Good swings, yet bullishness was seen across indices. We have expected US30 to move towards 3300 and US100 towards 14.8, 48.50. I have mentioned several times these are going to provide greater resistance. Precisely achieving the resistance at the same time, DAX has too stayed bullish. It has gone to 14,950 and FTSE100 likewise. I hope you all profited with the analysis yesterday. Now, what to expect today from DAX, UK 100, NASDAQ 100 and Dow Jones? We will see with the help of charts and indicators. This is the first update for the day. The next update will be released before the US session. Do watch that as well. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, just subscribe to the channel for more live updates on markets. Do like, share, comment as well. Your every like, share, comment is a motivation to me in order to deliver twice a day updates with the best of my abilities. Let's start. First, we look into DAX, followed with FTSE100, and then the US index. Watch till the end. Now, see, at this point for DAX, I had mentioned very good support at 14,600 and a retracement is must. That is what has precisely happened in my weekly review as well. We have discussed this fact. Now, we all know that 15,000, how critical is the resistance for DAX here, and if it breaks past this, certainly we can say 15,100 is the milestone which it needs to break past by in order to confirm a reversal. Chances appear to be less, as right now what is happening, see, it has achieved high and it is getting the resistance here in the same zone, so the possibility for it to break on the downside exists more. Thus, if you see the price is staying below 14,880 levels itself, we can sell for 14,850, 860, very good support, 840, zone, and then 14,800 levels. So this is one part to it. Yes, if it stays below 14,880 itself, we can take a selling position. This price should be below 14,880 in order to confirm the top. Let's have a look at the hourly charts first. See, first of all, moving averages have crossed over here. This is a bullish sign. This is staying with the bullish bias. At the same time, you can find out the resistance here at 14,889.20. This we have seen and I have mentioned several times, this is a greater resistance, and hence the price is staying beyond 14,820. We can initiate a buying entry here. So again, right now it is very much consolidating within the zone between 880 and 920. Thus beyond 920, certainly bullishness may prevail for 960 and then 15,000 levels here. Moving averages crossed over here. This is a good sign for the bulls. Stochastic dropped. MACD, now see, MACD has retraced and it has crossed over. It is trying to trade with slight bearishness. Possibly it can stretch for few bearish candles here. RSI has dropped to, it is trading comfortable, coming to 2. Similar observation on the 2-hour charts. Consolidation going on here. 840, 850, which was the resistance, now going to be the support, and 800 the ultimate support. Stochastic has dropped. MACD is in green, trying to converge a bit. It has not yet crossed over. It is, see, at this point we have noted that it is the bottom for DAX and it is trying to reverse. That is what has happened. RSI comfortable. On the 3-hour charts, similar observation here. See, prices are divergent from 20 period. It has achieved the 20 and 50 period moving average both. Now, 50 period moving average at 49.50, 49.60 is a greater resistance. The stochastic has dropped after achieving the overbought zone. The MACD is divergent and it is green. RSI is flat. And on the 4-hour, now on the 4-hour chart, see 20 period moving average now giving it a very good support, and we all know this fact that 889.20 is a greater resistance. Possibly for one point of time today, we may see prices achieving 14,850, 860 zone, which might get touched. But then only if it stays below 14,800, we can expect it to trade bearish. Stochastic overbought, trying to look downwards. The MACD has crossed over. It is trying to still trade with the bullish bias. And if you look at the MACD, see the prices have peaked and the candle size is trying to diminish here, which suggests that a couple of red candles can be expected, taking it till towards 840, 850 or 800 as well. RSI is flat, coming to the day. Now look at the daily chart. See lower highs here, and see this is the first greener candle. Look at the divergence of the price from the moving average. Suggests that it can in fact break past for 15,000 levels at some point of time. If you look at the higher highs here and higher lows here, so higher highs, higher lows staying in this zone, I will expect 14,800 100, even if it tries to drop 4860 zone should be a greater support, and then 14800 780 as the maximum support zone. As long as a DAX trades above 14780 zone, we can expect a possible reversal which might take the prices towards 15,050 15,100 levels as well. Yes, a massive rise towards 1500 cannot be denied. Yes, it is going to remain a greater resistance. Stochastic rising, MACD is still bearish. It is willing to converge, it is willing to cross over, and this crossover is going to appear at a lower level, so it may pull the prices little up. RSI is rising as well. Thus, looking at this, I will recommend you to buy DAX at 4920 and expect it to trade with a rise towards 4959.60 first, 15,010, 15,020 second. Then we may look forward to 15,100 levels with a slight resistance at 15,050. Take your positions accordingly. On the downside, below 14,880, we can initiate a sell for 4860 zone first and very nearest resistance, and then 14,800. As long as 14,780, 800 is respected, do not treat DAX as bearish. Take your positions accordingly. Let's have a look at FTSE. Likewise for FTSE100, now the prices are trying to converge. Your moving averages are trying to converge, and it is getting very strong support at 7380, 7390 zone. Now remember, we had seen this yesterday. 7380, 7420 zone is something we should watch out. Again, if you see the price is staying above 7410, you can buy, but then wait for it to break past beyond 7420, and then we can look forward to 7440, 7480 zone. The stochastic has dropped. MACD has seen a retracement. It is willing to converge crossover for sell. RSI is flat. Coming to 2-hour chart, similar observation, but look at the resistance it is getting here at 745, 70405, 7410 levels. Thus, if you see the price is staying above 7410, initiate a buy, wait for it to break out beyond 7420, and then the bulls will take over from there. At the same time, on the downside, see 7390 so far giving it a great support, but still I will expect only bearishness below 7380 levels, below which, see, in fact, even if you see it dropping towards 7360, 7350 level, do not treat this as bearish. Below 7350 is where the bears will take over. The stochastic has dropped. MACD is in green trying to converge. RSI is staying flat here. Similar observation on the 3-hour charts, just consolidation going on here. So yes, 7410, 7420, just wait for it to break out beyond, and then in fact we can look forward for prices to achieve 7450 levels here. Greater resistance there. Stochastic has dropped from the overbought zone. MACD is still bullish here. It is trying to converge a bit. See, the candle size is flattening, but this convergence does not mean bearishness. RSI is flat, and on the 4-hour charts, likewise similar observation here. I will wait for it to break out, and then this breakout may bring the bullishness here. Be watchful, careful. A reversal can be expected. As long as 7380 is respected, do not treat this as bearish. Stochastic trading from the overbought levels trying to drop. Look at 4-hour chart. See, greater resistance is seen here. Thus wait for a breakout, because and the support is also equally strong. Remember this fact. RSI has come out of the oversold zone. Coming to the daily chart. Now look at the daily chart. See, lower lows, higher highs. Swing zone between 7320, 7420. The median at 7360. Thus, or rather 7370. Thus, this zone becomes 7370, 7360 becomes greater support zone, and we have to be careful of this. And once it drops below 7360, that is the point of time you can treat FTSE100 as bearish, else I will expect it to show higher highs. I will expect it to retrace again on the upside. Too much of divergence from the moving average calls for it to converge, and it can yield similar size of candle. Thus, beyond 7420, just stay long. Stochastic oversold trying to recover. MACD bearish. RSI is flat. Looking at this, I will recommend you to buy today at 7410 levels itself. Expect 7420, 7450, and then 7480 levels. On the downside, you can expect a selling entry at 7380, but with the caution note 7370, 7360, 7350, very nearby support levels at every 10 points, as long as 7350 is respected. Below that is where the bears will take over for 7320, 7300 levels. Trade accordingly. Now let's have a look at NASDAQ. And before we proceed to NASDAQ100, yes, you can get the details on my 27th mentorship batch under the announcement tab here on my platform www.forexfunda.com. This platform is created with the vision to provide everything required to a trader under a single forum, single platform. You can find the details of the course. You can register here yourself. You can book and buy here as well. So please visit the platform www.forexfunder.com. Here also you will get the live market updates and the summary of the observations and the discussions which we are doing right now. For example, for FTSE100, see, this was the weekly review. You will find the support and trading levels here. We can initiate a discussion here. We can trade as per the levels. And yes, the most important part is the economic calendar which is available, the markets data, the charts available here. You can find out any instrument, any index, any instrument which you would like to trade, and even the stocks. Every data is available. You can just search the charts, create your own analysis and trade. At the same time, you can also get the consultation booked. I am available. You can book my slot. You can have a discussion and any of your existing trades or the positional trades which you would like to take for any instrument or stock here. We can do a consultation, book a call here. So with that, just visit the platform www.forexfunder.com and register yourself. Now let's have a look at tech. See, Nasdaq 100 stayed bullish so far. You can see the base here at 14,600 now. Only below 14,600 is where the bears will be taking over. If you look at the formation here, higher lows, higher highs, and prices still stay bullish. So 14,600 is the level you should watch out for. Now, if you divide this into two halves, you can find out symmetrical formation here. First support at around 14,640, 14,630, and below that further bearishness. So what I will recommend is today you can sell here at 14,670 levels, expect 14,650, 630, and then 600 levels as the maximum support. Yes, it can bounce back. Yes, it can reverse again with the US session. And a buying entry is above 14,750, but rather I will recommend you to buy here at 14,720 levels, 14,725 levels, beyond which certainly we can look forward to 750, 760 as the first resistance, and beyond that, sky is the limit. Stochastic oversold. MACD has taken a crossover. That is why we can see slight bearishness. It can possibly try to trade with the bearish bias here. RSI flat and at a comfortable level. On the 2-hour chart, similar observation, lower highs, possibly a second red candle may appear here. Stochastic dropping, MACD willing to converge, crossover for sell, RSI staying flat. Coming to 3-hour charts. Now on the 3-hour charts, look at the support it is getting here. This creates or this makes this zone here at 14,600 very, very strong support. If you look at the breakout, ignore this breakout and you will find the prices staying between the zone between 14,600 to 760, 750. Thus, this zone becomes critical for Nasdaq 100 today. Stochastic looking down, MACD is in green, trying to converge, RSI staying flat. On the 4-hour charts, now look at 4-hour charts, lower highs, and this time it is trying to trade with the bearish bias. Once it stays below 14,650, 630 is where slight bearishness, and below 600 is where complete bearishness will appear. What has happened here is prices were trading with the bearishness. It has converged towards the 20 and 50 period moving average. Now again trying to look downwards. Stochastic is also bearish. MACD, now MACD is something which is in green. It has retraced from the lower levels. It can possibly initiate a buying for double bottom or may resume the rise after a bit of conversion, that is couple of red candles, and then diverge more. RSI looking down. Coming to the now on the daily chart, see prices approach the 20 and 50 period moving average, and the same time there is a crossover between the 20 and 100 period. Now second observation, see increasing body size, increasing bullishness, higher lows suggest 14,640, 600 zone should be very, very good support. Third observation, it has opened flat and thus a breakout beyond 14,710, 725 certainly should bring more. And thus if it breaks past this zone, we can expect it to rise more from here. So this is some point we should watch out for. Right now it is trying to retest. We can expect it to achieve the lows here at 14,640, 600 are going to remain critical. At the same time, any drop below 600 should be treated seriously, and then the bearishness is going to prevail. See what has happened here, it is dropped, it has retested towards the 2050, and now it can again resume its downtrend. But the stochastic is rising. The MACD on the daily charts is still bearish, remember this fact, and RSI is staying. Thus for the day you can sell here at 14,600 and expect 14,630, 650, 630 first support zone, then 600 the next support zone. Below this you can expect more bearishness towards 550 and 500. On the upside, you can buy here at 14,725, expect 14,750, 760 as first target, 800 as the next, and then if and only if it breaks past by 840, 850 levels, you can trade. Consider that as a reversal. Remember how beautifully prices played out. I have mentioned very categorically that 14,840, 4850 should be a greater resistance. Precisely, it has achieved this zone and reversed. Now let's have a look at Dow Jones. Now look at the hourly charts for US30. See, it has achieved 33,300 levels. It has not breached past 33,400. That is most important. Yes, that is the reversal levels here. And if you look at the resistance line right now, you will find 33, 230, 250 zone is proving out to be a greater resistance. But the important part is the crossover between the 20 and 50 period moving average, which is a bullish sign for US30. Right now, if you look at higher lows, higher highs, the bottom of this channel is somewhere here at 33,050. A reversal confirmation is below 33,000 levels. Stochastic has dropped vertically. MACD is on the verge of a crossover. This is a bearish cross. RSI is looking downwards. Coming to 2 hour, look at 2 hour charts here. The lower highs, first breakout candle, possibly this candle can take it till towards 150 or 100 levels. Very good support exists here. Stochastic looking down. MACD is in green and trying to converge a bit. Crossover for sell. RSI is staying flat. On the 3 hour charts, likewise, see this is the second red candle after getting the resistance here. Possibly this could take it till towards 150, 100 levels, or in fact, it can in fact take it till towards 33,050 levels as well. Now, one point one must remember, see these are higher lows. Thus, only and only if the prices breaks below 33,000, you should treat it as bearish. Else, it is staying in this retracement zone. The bottom is here at 33,050 levels. Possibly it could recover from those levels. Stochastic near to top. MACD is in green, trying to trade with little divergence and bullishness. RSI is staying flat. Coming to 4 hour charts, 33,000, and only if it breaks below 33,000, you should treat this as bearish. So right now it appears we might see a US30 at 33,150 levels, and in fact it can trade with further bearishness. What has happened here is higher highs, higher lows, getting the resistance here on the upside. So what you should treat this as, if once you see prices staying beyond 33,240, you can initiate a buying entry at 33,240 and a selling entry at 33,170 can be taken for 150 and below levels. Stochastic is at top, MACD is divergent and bullish, RSI is staying flat. Now look at the daily chart, see how far it can swing. I will expect it to reverse. See higher highs, higher lows, and thus 33,050, 33,000 levels, greater support. Below 33 is where the bears will be taking over. Do not treat this as bullish. Right now what it is trying to do, it is trying to retrace a little. So what is trying to do, it is trying to retrace a little, sell at 33,170, possibly 150, 140 is the going to give it a very good support, and then 33,100, 33,050, 33,000 levels. Only and only if, and yes, it has a tendency that it can break also, but right now it is just a retracement, and US30 has lot much of a scope on the upside towards 33,500. So if you see the prices at 33,050, 33,000 levels, some point of time here you can initiate a buying entry and expect a reversal from there. The reversal can be very strong, but do not treat this for a reversal as long as 33,250 is not breached. Buy only if you see it is staying above 33,250. We can see a more rise towards 33,400, 500 levels from there. Stochastic rising from oversold, MACD is still bearish, RSI is flat. So sell at 170, buy at 240. For this 70 points, do not trade above 240. Certainly 33,300, 400, 500. 500 is the level which can get achieved later in the day. On the downside, I will recommend you to buy a possible, see, you can sell here at 170, but be alert as long as 33,050, 33,000 levels are respected. We can possibly expect a recovery from those levels. I am repeating it again and again. Thus, you should take a caution of 33,000 levels for the day. In fact, we can initiate a buying position at those levels, but with extreme cautions. Trade accordingly, trade profitably. Do like, share, subscribe, and comment. Join my mentorship by Signals channel and join my platform www.forexfunder.com. Reach out to me for any of your trading or training queries, and join my free Telegram channel and wait for the next update. The next update on US indices will be released before the US session war that is. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading day ahead.